What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 7 of Couch Potatoes. We're back. We took, a week off, but we're back again with some new content, some new talks for you, something interesting, and I'm sure you're going to find it interesting as well, and hope you have a good time. But this week, we're reviewing the #1 movie in America right now, Black Panther. That's right.
Yeah.
We saw it about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, when it came out.
Yeah, opening weekend. It's opening weekend. And we're gonna, and I guess this is gonna be our way to introduce kind of the way we're gonna start doing these things in terms of movie reviews or TV show reviews. We're gonna start using the good, the bad, the ugly format in which we're gonna talk about our individual opinions in terms as to what we thought was good, what we thought was bad, and what we thought was just straight out ugly of whatever the film or the TV show was. So, and this moment I'll hand it off to Edward. Go ahead, dude.
Which one are we doing? The good?
Yeah, the good.
All right.
Can we just do all 3?
Yeah, just go for it. Do all 3, dude.
Oh, we're all doing.
Yeah, let's do all 3. Yeah.
Because I don't.
And then we could back and forth after.
I don't have a bad for review.
All right. So the good thing about the movie is that it was it was well written. The action was there. So the comedy was there. It didn't seem like a 2-hour movie, which is great because you don't want it to feel like a 2-hour movie. I really like the fact that they introduced the younger sister of T'Challa. They did a quick history of his father being the king, obviously being the Black Panther role. You see his family issues. You see him struggling to be a new king. You see the hierarchy that is in Wakanda, being that there's 5 tribes there. So the whole ritual of them challenging him for the right of being the king, I found that pretty cool. To me, the bad would have been the jokes, kind of, because I felt some of them were a little too forced as compared to Thor Ragnarok, where it just flows like a comic book would. But then again, this director and writer, he wasn't a comic book writer, but in Thor Ragnarok, you had a comic book writer.
What you said, some jokes are too forced.
All right, before we go, just quick spoiler alert. You saw the movie. You probably should have seen it by now. So we're gonna talk spoiling details. So spoiling details. If you don't want to hear it, or go ahead, log off, and come back when you watch it. Or if you don't care, go ahead, keep watching. Sorry for the interruption.
That's okay.
Oh wait, before. Could you turn off the fan, dude? Do me a favor. Yeah, pull the little one. One more time.
The fan follows.
Again.
So 3
Thank you, bro. Sorry for the interruption. It's cool. We're going back to it. But yeah, you asked.
Oh, about the jokes? You said some of them were forced.
Yeah.
Which ones did you remember?
A good one was the What Are Those? I loved it, but it's kind of outdated. It was a little too old. It's funny, but it's too old.
I didn't think it was funny.
Exactly. So that's forced.
Yeah. Is that your bad? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's bad because you could have fixed it. It could have been a lot smoother. Thor Ragnarok, it had that smoothness to the jokes. They just flowed. They were on time with it. So yeah, I think that was bad. And the ugly, it's kind of subjective to me, is the fact that it took place in ¿cómo se dice? What was the town? Oakland. That it took place in Oakland because it's supposed to take place in New York. And I feel like if they would have done it in New York, he would have been grimier. He would have been more, still relatable to the audience, but just more meaner, more of a villain, if you will. But I know that it was in Oakland because that's where the director's from. So hats off to him for incorporating his hometown. But I feel like it would have just been a lot better if it would have been in New York, where the comic's at. But that's just me. Now I'm gonna hand it over to Senor Moctezuma over here.
You wanna go? Yeah. Okay. Just a couple things I don't agree with, but it's fine. It's cool. But good. I love the dang movie. I don't care. Yes, it wasn't perfect, but to me it was awesome. I loved it. As we talked about in the last video about the top 10 movies that we're looking forward to in terms of 2018, or in the year 2018, I put Black Panther as my #1. Yep. And it is my #1, and I would say it is my number one favorite Marvel movie. Like, it's in my top 3. Like, it's Black Panther, Winter Soldier, and Civil War. Those are my top 3 favorite movies. But I loved it. It was dope. It was so cool. It was so smooth. Like, it was just, and I could see how it did feel every now and then. What are those?
Yeah, you're like,
I mean, but it was like, okay, hats off to something corny. It's cool. But I think it's kind of like, I think it kind of highlighted the relationship between T'Challa and, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm forgetting her name.
Zuri?
Zuri, there you go.
That's his sister.
Yeah, the sister.
That's the little sister.
Who I'm in love with, by the way. She's so freaking awesome. I thought it was just like, a quirky moment in the relationship. Like, you can see that big brother, little sister type of vibe.
She was the MVP in the movie, man.
Oh, yeah. I thought she was dope.
Technology was, man. So.
Yeah.
I need...
They say that she's up
me
there.
A Wakandan woman, dude.
They say she's up there as for intelligence, up with Tony Stark and stuff.
No, yeah. I mean, and obviously in the comics, like, she essentially potentially, it's not potentially, I think situation happens where she has to take the mantle of Black Panther.
Yeah, like I was gonna give two like interesting facts, and that's one of them. She does take that up.
She takes what up?
The mantle of Black Panther.
She becomes a Black Panther.
And to some people, they say that she was a way better Black Panther than T'Challa was, just because she's smarter than him, like that.
Can I ask a question about the whole movie?
Well,
because they destroyed all the flowers in the.
Yeah, so that's
how she's gonna become.
That's something else. Yeah.
They destroyed all of them.
They saved one flower, right?
But they used it on T'Challa.
Yeah.
So they don't have any more to plant. So that's kind of leading to like him being the last Black Panther ever, unless they had another one stashed away. But that would have been a plot hole.
Could that be something potentially for the sequel? That
maybe,
a search or somebody has it. And they
that's what I'm saying. Like, so they could have done that.
Because they've talked that they do want a sequel. I mean, obviously, who doesn't? But,
can I give my... Sorry, before you continue.
Oh, were you going to give your ugly?
Yeah, the second interesting
Oh, no, you
fact.
said your mind about it. Yeah.
The other second fact is that for a while, it wasn't called Black Panther, but Black Jaguar, because of the whole Black Panther movement.
Really?
Marvel didn't want people to associate the comic book character with the movement.
Oh.
So it was named Black Jaguar. But I found that interesting.
That's cool.
Okay, Louis, sorry.
No, that's interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, I guess to move on. Well, obviously the good again. I feel like it has its superhero moments, but I think it feels original. It feels new, feels different, feels modern. It feels very, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess pertaining to the time that we're living in right now, the situation. Like whether it's political, social, whatever it is, like things we see. Things we've heard, things we've witnessed, like we can connect it to it.
Yeah, I kind of didn't like the fact that people needed a movie like this to come out for them to start saying like, yeah, Black Lives Matter and all this, because it just exploded when the movie came out. But
I think,
do you really need a movie like that?
I don't think you need it, but I mean, if anything,
it empowers them more.
Yeah, it shows it kind of illustrates what the power of entertainment or art is in terms of film,
it's
just music.
Big.
So.
Yeah.
But moving on to the bad, Killmonger. I needed more Killmonger. No, actually, let me rewind that.
Some people say
the bad. My bad is, again, it was a great movie, great lines. I wish it was a little longer. I mean, I think there was, well, I think it's confirmed that Ryan Coogler had a 4-hour cut to this one. So his director's cut was 4 hours long.
Damn, maybe when they release it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, Blu-ray, I'm getting it for sure, and hopefully they do. Hopefully Marvel does allow that.
Yeah, because I was talking with people and they said like he legitimately had like 5 scenes. When he's stealing from the museum, when he's breaking out the guy, and then when he shows up in Wakanda, and then after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel.
No, but yeah, so then, but the bad, I guess, to add to that is like, okay, so I'm not trashing on them, but the special effects, they weren't that great. They kind of were reminiscent of the Venom Spidey fight from Spider-Man 3, that movie, when they're falling down. It's very CGI. And again, I know there's only so much you can do with 2 guys who have these crazy Black Panther suits on that are like essentially energy absorbent and blow up whenever they impact something. So yeah. So I mean, again, you can only do so much with that. But that being said, again, it's something that can be improved on, can be fixed. So it's nothing that crazy, but it's just my bad. And I guess for my ugly, it was Killmonger. I love this character. Like, he was so. If anything, this is my opinion. I think he's by far one of the best villains Marvel has had in a long time.
Yep.
He dies, right? Like,
in the movie.
Yeah.
But he's supposed to be alive, right? Because I think I read somewhere like in the comic he's supposed to be a villain that's...
No, he's consistent.
Well, yeah. And that's what Marvel wanted him to be. They wanted him to be someone people could relate to so that they could be like, damn, maybe not all villains are, as bad as they seem. They have their reasons.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, like...
And the actor...
Michael B.
put in
Jordan?
time to get that body. To do everything.
Oh,
hey, that dude was buff, bro.
He's big. I'm pretty sure he was bigger as Killmonger than he was as Adonis. Correct?
Yeah.
Like in this boxing movie.
A friend of mine told me that he had an interview, or he read it somewhere, that for 6 months he was at the gym 7 days a week for 6 to 8 hours. For 6 months, yeah. He did like
get on that Killmonger routine.
He said like 3 hours of cardio just so that he wouldn't be like a walking balloon animal.
So he could cut.
2 hours of boxing so he could still do like the Creed movies, and then the other one just straight.
But I mean,
lifting.
not consistent, right? Like he would take breaks.
I think that was. I have no idea, yo.
But it was can only reproduce so many proteins. And
he's Michael B. Jordan, bro. He's Michael B. Jordan, dog. I'm down with the kids. Okay. But that being said, Michael B. Jordan, dope. But I wanted more, and maybe if the Blu-ray does release a 4-hour version, we can get that Killmonger. Because again, he came out and he was gone for like what, an hour?
Yeah.
He was gone. And I was like, yo, it's Killmonger. But I was like, whatever, it's cool. It's cool. It's fine. We're gonna get him. And when he did come, you could feel his presence. Some people have been saying that he was a little over the top in terms of his villainy. Nah. But he's a villain. He's angry. Yeah, he's pissed.
Yeah, villains are supposed to be outrageous.
His own family cut him off. And not even as a person now, but rather as a kid. Like, he didn't know what was going on. Like, his dad told him stories of the great Wakanda, the origins of it. But in his head, it was a fantasy that one day they were going to visit. But now, after what happened, obviously, with, what was his father's name?
Who, his dad?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
T'Chaka. There you go. Black Panther's dad.
Yeah,
So T'Chaka, after he killed his brother,
Killmonger's dad.
Yeah, so Killmonger's dad.
Yeah.
It construed his whole image of Wakanda. Wakanda wasn't a place of this great fortune, of futurism and just advancement. Rather, it's a place of hurt, a place of It's an image that he can use, the shooting range.
So
that's his image.
Yeah. So more into it, his dad would always talk to him about him, Wakanda, like he said, had the technology to do this, and this. So his dad wanted to share that with the world, which got passed down to Killmonger. But T'Chaka, which is T'Challa's dad, he didn't want that because Wakanda is known to seclude itself, and that's why he killed Killmonger's dad. And that did corrupt his whole paradise.
Well, I guess we'll get into it a little more, but yeah, in terms of what his dad was doing.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he was working with Claw, if I'm correct, giving them the vibranium.
Yeah.
That being said, he told Claw. Yeah. How to get in. And that being said, great villain. I think the only villain that sticks in my mind is probably Hela from Thor Ragnarok. I thought she was dope.
Yeah, another family issue.
But other than that, you have to realize this whole movie essentially it was a chain of reactions because of Killmonger.
Yeah, because his dad died and he was left alone.
Yeah, and it just set off a chain. And obviously, it hit later on, but it happened. It occurred. Yep. It was almost like destiny. Like this was supposed to happen. And I think, if I'm correct, this saying goes, a story is only as good as your villain or as your antagonist.
Yeah, something like that.
Or a hero's only as good as your villain, something like that. And yeah, this guy essentially set off a chain reaction. And you got to realize his impact was, again, yes, he was evil. He killed people. He butchered people. But the fact is that you also think of where he's coming from. Yep. His vision, his ideals. And you can see how good of a character he was because the impact he had on T'Challa. On Black Panther.
he even
he got him thinking. He made him make changes.
Yeah, like yo, we can't seclude ourselves from this anymore.
Which I think is the best thing a villain can do, whether it's to hero or
change the hero. Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, that's the only ugly concern. Just more Killmonger. Maybe that can be resolved with this 4 hour. Hopefully it happens.
We'll never know unless we see.
Yeah, we'll see. Now moving on.
I don't know what to say. Nah, honestly, I really like the culture aspect of it because I was reading that they incorporated like things from different tribes.
Oh, that's so dope.
Yeah, and I really
the colors.
the colors, what they wore. For one of them, it was a red hair clay hair.
Oh yeah.
I really like that aspect of it. I like the storyline. I love the whole movie. I didn't really find the bad. I guess that little joke. That's the only thing that kind of made me like, come on.
A little cringy, like a little.
Yeah, I was like.
It was kind of like, whatever. I listen.
Yeah, but I mean, I really liked the whole movie. I liked him as a villain. Like you said, they should have showed him more. But I mean, overall, the whole movie was great. I want to watch it again. I would watch it again. But honestly, I don't really have much to say about it. This is just good. You guys said most of it already.
You know what else I liked?
What?
The whole dream world. Where they're sleeping and then they could talk to their previous ancestors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I found that super dope because it's interesting, you know. But I kind of found it messed up that Killmonger was only able to talk to his dad.
Yeah, because they never gave him a proper burial.
Yeah.
By the way, whose name is Njobu?
Is it what?
Njobu.
Njobu.
If I'm correct, if I'm not butchering the name.
Yeah, but I found that kind of messed up because they're cousins. They have the same, you know, grandfathers, great
blood.
Yeah.
It's family.
Yeah, but that again, I had another friend of my cousins who I talked to with this, and he was a little upset in the fact that they were hyping up Claw as the villain, the sub-villain to as Killmonger too.
Yeah.
But they dispose of him like so easily. Like,
just a shot, right?
So they're like, really, like that's it. That's all the power he could do. Just shoot things out.
But you gotta think about it though. And again, I thought about this a lot. I was like, dang, I wish I would have liked more Claw. But you have to realize Claw was technically his ticket, Killmonger's ticket into Wakanda.
Yeah.
And remember, he put him. He's like, I got something for you to what's his name? To Wakabi, if I'm correct. Who's his family, his tribe is essentially border patrol.
Oh, that's Wakanda. The dude from Get Out too.
Get Out. Yeah. Nominated for an Oscar. Hopefully that's it. That'd be cool. But that being said, yeah. So remember, as much as he was a disposable character, he was essential into Killmonger's story.
Yeah. But I guess what I'm trying to get to is, again, maybe that 4-hour version had more to Claw.
Yeah, you're right.
As to just, you know, disposing them like that. Like, that's it. But, yeah, the cast was great. Like, they had a lot.
Claw. I even liked Agent Ross.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was dope.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like he was suffocating, like, I guess like that. I guess the way I describe it is like, you know, the white guy with no rhythm. Yeah. Who's kind of like, hey, what's up, everybody? And it's kind of like, oh, you're a little weird to the party. But he had a role. He served his role. He did what he had to do. And he helped save Wakanda.
I really like the actress, the main one that was part of that would run the Warrior Pact.
The girl from The Walking Dead?
Okoye?
Yeah, they were from Walking Dead, right?
Yeah.
She's not from Walking Dead.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You talking about Nakia? Wait, which one? The spy or the main?
No, the main one. The one who's married to the guy from Get Up.
Oh.
Yeah, she's from The Walking Dead. She's the one with the samurai sword. Yeah, bro, that's her.
She looked different. Yeah, all bald.
She was bald, bro. But yeah, that's her. I'm telling you, they had a great lineup.
The Dora Milaje. Sorry.
Yeah, the Doors. Yeah. Oh, right. So in the comics, the Dors Milaje are just two twins, I think, that are, or not twins, but they're two girls that are always with the Black Panther.
Yeah, bodyguard.
And they're like that because they're like the future wives to be of Black Panther.
Yeah, that isn't.
So in this one, it's not like that. In this one, they're like the elite squadron.
I kind of like the kind of like she had her own love interest.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I kind of like how they did that. How these woman characters are strong. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, when he was like, "You would do this, my love," and she was like, if I'm correct, I'm not. But she said like for Wakanda in a heartbeat. I was like, oh, okay, that was dope.
Yeah.
I can just imagine how awkward it's gonna be. Like, you know, in the sequel, like, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Visiting you. But yeah, like, any other comments? Any other things before I ask the question?
I kind of didn't like the first bonus feature, like the bonus scene.
What was it again? I forgot.
When he's giving a speech?
Yeah.
I thought that could have been attached.
Yeah, that could have been attached to the movie. Like they literally just go back. They buy
the conference, right?
They buy the building to where his dad killed his uncle, and I'm like, you could have added that to the end of the movie.
And I think that was in the movie, no?
No, that was the first.
The conference was at. Wait, what are you talking about?
What conference?
No, what you talking about with the building, right?
Yeah.
No, that was in the movie.
What was the first deleted scene then?
The conference. The conference was totally separate.
Of him saying that Wakanda's gonna be more involved.
Yeah, and then ask him, oh, what's a group? What can a group of farmers contribute? Yeah, no, it was part of it.
Okay, never mind.
No, but I'm saying that even the UN scene could have been attached, and it could have boom like that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Like that. And I would have been like, oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
was it just that one or even the other one?
I don't know if it was just me, but I found it really cool that maybe it's just coincidence that the two colors that they did, purple and yellow, maybe an homage to the Lakers, because again it's another California team. But again, maybe that's just me.
But then he's Oakland, so he's a Warriors fan.
How do you know that?
Oh, well, I mean,
there's people that live here and they like the Giants or whatever.
Well, I mean, because in behind the scenes shots of Ryan Coogler, when he was doing Creed, he had like a Warriors cap and beanie on. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Again, maybe that's what I said.
Maybe it's
just me. Maybe he's just doing an homage to the Lakers.
Just reaching it.
Exactly.
No, come on. I think you're saying the first something. No, yeah, I think. Oh, fun fact, if I'm correct, they just hit the 800 million mark worldwide, so they're close to $1 billion. We'll see what happens.
How much was the budget? I know it's not 800 mil. They already passed that like on the first day.
I can check that later and let you know after. But if anything, any more comments, questions, anything you felt that you just like, dang, like that was dope. That was whack. Anything else?
I mean, I liked all the characters, including what was his name? Gorilla.
Oh, he was the leader of the Jabari tribe.
Yeah, but, well, I mean, in the comics he has a name, but I forgot what it was. It has something to do with gorillas, though. Did every tribe have their own animal? Because the main one had Black Panther, the second one had rhinos, the third one had the gorillas. What about the other
gorilla? Two? I don't know. I don't think they explored it. It might, maybe in the comics. Maybe we could look deep into it.
Yeah, I'll try to read them.
Trying to think. Anything else? Again? Before I ask you guys a question.
No.
No. Okay. Here's a question. Simple. Well, not really simple. So, you can only choose one. It's easy to be like, a little bit of both, because obviously that's the perfect ideal character or person.
Yeah.
But Team Killmonger or Team T'Challa?
I'm gonna go with T'Challa because of Zuri.
No, wait. Oh, I mean in terms of like,
or who was in the right?
Yeah, who's in the right?
Oh,
or who would you? If both of them were like, I need an army, who would you join? Sorry, I should have phrased it better.
I think I'd go with Killmonger just because you could see everything that he went just to reach to Wakanda. Like, he literally joined. But again, I like the whole person that has to work their way up and not just, born with the silver spoon, But again,
I like that aspect of it, but like the whole army thing, he would just want to kill people, dude.
Oh, yeah. But I mean,
during the revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're following somebody, you're gonna follow everything they do.
Yeah.
So you would follow that essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it's Killmonger,
it's the like Malcolm X or Dr. Martin Luther King. I'd go with Malcolm X.
Yeah, but they don't kill people. Like that's the thing.
I know.
If you were to go with Killmonger,
it's not real, buddy.
It's
It's fake character.
But you need action to get things done. That's what I'm saying. It's the whole thing with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. One's a passive and one's a aggressive. Sometimes rather choose aggressiveness than just the passiveness.
Fair enough.
Because yeah, things will change, but it'll take longer. But yeah, I'm going with Killmonger. He's going with T'Challa. What about you, Lewis?
Oh no, wait. I want to hear his first, and then I'll
What do you want me to hear?
No, like why?
T'Challa?
Yeah, why T'Challa? Why joining his army?
More peaceful, bro. I would want to take that route. I wouldn't want to just go around killing people for, some of them don't, they're not to blame for things. Like,
true.
That's cool.
But do you feel, okay, so, because I'm trying to think, like, because again, there's two very different T'Challas in the movie.
yeah, I'm talking about the one that after. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to talk about the change?
Yeah, how he's actually like helping people out.
True.
But without having to like.
It's crazy though, because had it not been for
Killmonger.
I didn't realize that. Which it's tragic, but it happens.
But no, but I'd go for the after the Killmonger. Yeah.
No, yeah, but I don't know if you guys caught in the scene when Killmonger's dad and he's speaking to, what's his name? The other spy, the one who was like, I now give the king the potion and will take the powers of the Black Panther away from you, or something like that.
Forrest Whitaker's?
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker's character. When they're talking in the Public Enemy poster, when he pulled the wall side,
again,
all the guns,
that's great.
that revolution.
Public Enemy is another. It's a hip hop group from back when hip hop was starting, but they were very revolutionary. They 80s. Were like, yo, this and this, like, but yeah. So it does relate more to Killmonger's character because that's just how they were. But that's cool. What about you, Lewis?
It's a tough one. Because obviously, oh man, because it's easy. Oh man, because I thought about this again. That's why I wanted to change. Because it's easy to say, the action revolutionary aspect of Killmonger, but the humanistic, more of a peaceful resolution style of T'Challa. Yeah. But it's like, oh man, because I tried to choose, but to this moment I couldn't, but. If I had to choose, oh man, I gotta say, but he's hurting people. I don't know how I feel about that. But he's a revolutionary. He's for because you get it. You get why he's doing it. It's not. I think that's what made him also such a good character.
I feel like he would give you the option of follow me. Because he did.
I don't know about that,
bro. Because, he didn't kill the whole council. He just went after T'Challa, He could have easily killed them all and just been like, yo, I'm going to replace all 5 of you guys with other people from your tribes.
Well, but you got to realize,
to
be a king, to be a ruler, you got to be a ruler of somebody or something. So obviously not going to kill off the only thing that's going to make you king.
And that council's there for a reason,
Yeah.
They've been picked by their tribes.
And that's what I'm saying.
So he can't just snap his fingers and do that either.
And no one's definitely gonna fight it.
Yeah, I guess.
But I think I'm gonna have to go with T'Challa. I'll be T'Challa after the awakening.
Yeah.
Only because again it's easy. Because I'm not gonna lie, it was like Killmonger, revolution. But you also got to think about what are you doing it for exactly? Because are we really doing it for the revolution, or is it because he's just obviously it's easy to say, you wish that T'Chaka would have taken Killmonger back to kind of think things would have been different. But that being said, I keep calling him Killmonger. What's his name? Oh, Eric. I'll call him Eric. So Eric Killmonger. Eric Killmonger's his nickname.
Yeah,
he's a beast. But that being said, man, yeah, I gotta go team T'Challa, because again, I could see the passion and the anger, and it's crazy because they do highlight it. His dad says, our people, the authorities around here, they treat him like nothing. They push him down, this and that. People are dying. Our people are dying. Yeah. I was like, oh man, this is real. That's what I'm saying. I like how relevant. There you go. Relevant it is to the times. Some people would disagree. Some people will agree. But I'm just saying, you just gotta look at the news. Obviously, some people are like, oh, news, this and that, exaggerate things. But you just gotta look around you, and you'll be like, yeah, it's just a lot of things happening. I think this movie doesn't hit you like, oh, like suffering. Like it shows, it presents the situation, but it also presents this light, this hope, if that makes sense.
You know what I kind of didn't like though?
What
is that he died right when I felt like his heart was changing slightly to be more nice. Because it's literally like, yo, my dad said the sunset on Wakanda is the most beautiful thing. And then he dies. Like he's about to feel the beautifulness of it, and then he's just gone. So you don't even get to see him get influenced by T'Challa, but you saw T'Challa get influenced by Killmonger.
But you just have to realize, okay, even if, let's say, being king, you have rules, and the fact is that Eric would be locked up. Yeah. And he said, I'd rather die than be a prisoner. And like my ancestors on the ships, on the whole slave ships, the ones who threw themselves in the ocean knew better. They knew that death was better than what they were about to. Yeah. And he said, "Yeah, dump me in the ocean," because that's what he wanted to be with.
Yeah, with the fishes and all that.
I mean, I could see. I mean, it felt like using me, but I think in the end, he still has that anger, that ravage.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get rid of that.
And again, it's. I'm not saying like, oh, it's relatable, you know, but it's you understand it. It's not like completely like, oh, he's just evil. Ugh. Yeah. No, it's like he's the kid who's angry and he's angered by what happened, but you know, he just can't go killing people. You know what I mean? Go killing around people.
I don't know. You can't.
Taking over a whole country by force. I mean, technically, he did follow the rules. He challenged T'Challa. He won, and he's king.
T'Challa.
Oh, which is funny in that line when they go to, what is his name, dude? The leader of the Jabari tribe, the gorilla.
That's what I was asking. I don't know.
Because it's the actor Winston Duke, his character. He goes like, oh, was it a fair fight? Like he asks like, was it fair? That Killmonger's like, and they're like, well, yeah, pretty much.
And
none of them have the power. There's nothing but.
And he's like, yeah, there's nothing I can do then because it was a fair fight. Yeah.
But that being said, you know, it happens. You know, it's the casual thing. You know, it's every king. You get challenged. I don't know. But no, I loved it. Regardless of everything. And yeah, did I answer the question?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just you felt like it just went on over. Just a whole slur of words. But yeah, sorry, bro. We won't be joining your revolution, dude, anytime soon.
Not everybody's born to be a revolutionary.
Oh, wow. Okay, all right, Eric. Eric. All right, cool. But that being said, I think we pretty much concluded. Is this a movie you want to rewatch?
Yeah. I definitely
want to watch it.
Yeah, we're gonna rewatch it.
We plan to, and we're gonna make that happen. Oh, by the way, we have a special guest today. I forgot to announce him. We got Oscar. You just wave to the camera, dude. Bring it in. Yeah, he's helping us out, producing a little bit today. But yeah, we played soccer earlier. He just happened to join in. And if we look tired, that's probably why. And why I look sweaty, I just sweat naturally because I'm a big guy. Hey everybody, you just watched the first part of our 2-part special. Yeah. This might be confusing, but yeah, you just watched the Black Panther review. Now go ahead and watch the Oscar review. So catch that in part 2. Hope you enjoy.